You know, I just couldn't stay away. I had to do one more video before I'm going to Boston a little later today. This appears to be the only guy near our rating who's active, so it'd be great if he would take it. And there we go. Off to begin another exciting 7 point backgammon match. This guy was like 1540 something, I think. Let's hit him with a high good match. Five, we probably want to unstack that a little bit. And the two down leaves 6-4, 6-3, and 5-4. So 6 shots versus this seems a little better. We get to escape with some sixes, 6-3, and oh, that's not great. 5-5. Is that right? That might be right. I might make the ace point still, but that might be right. Ooh, that's going to be a good return. Some people might make the bar here, but I think the 5 point is definitely got to be the decision. I think that's pretty clear. And now a 6 or a 1 makes the bar. 6-4 would be tough, but I think we would probably hit with 6-4. I'm thinking about cubing. We still have a little work to do. Do we lose our market on a 6 or a 1? Probably not. So I think I'm okay with this. And we didn't even roll it, but instead we will make our 3 point. And that's the other concern I had, is if we missed it and we don't make our bar, then offering the cube is really bad. And it's not like we have our position's still fine, obviously. We have a stronger position by any metric, other than pip count, I suppose, after he moves this roll. But if we hit this, if we hit this and he fans, then I think it's a cube. And we fan, so that's a little annoying. 6-1 makes the 5. That's about as good as you could draw it up that doesn't cover, if not better than covering. We fan again, wow. And at least he doesn't make the 1, but he does make the 4. And we really need to hit here. Okay. At least we come in 2, and the 4 just has to be down. And hope not to see a 6 or a 4. He would risk leaving us. Oh, no, it's not the double shot. Yeah, now we desperately need to hit. Don't do it. Oh, at least we don't get hit ourselves and he doesn't cover, so we still get another look at the 2 to stay in the game. Oh, he lifts. Wow. That might be right, but I don't know. 5-4 is blocked. It's just going to play 2 down. Deuce is big. Deuce 6 is huge. Deuce is big. And I think we just play the 1 to there, not get any more blots out there. He still has to clear this guy. Wow, I think that's probably a cube. It wouldn't shock me if that's a cube for him, because of numbers like this that are just disasters. And now if I break free, I have a ton of play left. Oh, what to do? Where does this go to? There? Yeah, he's going to have a hard enough time clearing it. What does he need? A 10? 10 hits. So he needs to roll 10, 11, 12 is 6 numbers. I think I can live with this versus 5 out and 4 kill. It's just so risky. We just get gammoned so often. I think we can live with this and just lose a point if he can roll one of those big numbers. And he definitely can't cube us. There's no way he can cube, because he's not going to get free nearly often enough. And now 4 and 2, baby. That's what we wanted to see. Wow, ace 6 is a great look, but we need a 6, 7, or 1. 8. Wow. I think we need to leave this guy here and just hope he doesn't roll a 7. Or is that a huge donk move? Does it give us that much more? It gives us way more when he rolls less than a 6 or a 6-1 though. Ugh. But I mean, it seems like it increases the gammons a ton. All he needs to roll is a set. I think we need to go for this. This is just safer. The upside's just not quite there, I would imagine, versus the downside. Okay, now I wish I had done it, because that's the kind of roll where I would love to have 2 shots at it versus just 1. But now we're just going to lose. And now he's going to cube, and we're just going to drop. really needed to hit that shot, but at least we had some looks at it. We just couldn't connect. This is going to be both in again. He's big on those double fives early. In with the 2. I think we make the 4, and I'm going to play down. I could step up, but I guess we're getting looked at by the same number of shots, and then we could get primed in by the 6 if he makes this point. Is this the last one? Nah, I kind of like unstacking. We have a lot more options of making the bar in our 5, which are going to be just so critical later. Interesting. Well, he's still ahead in the race, but I could see this getting cube-ish. And we're just going to go, unfortunately, we just have to go, that's got to be, or do we safety it? I don't think so. I'm okay with this. I think we just keep it all as is, and that's a horrible roll for him. I don't know what he's going to do. Let's see. We have very few bad rolls. I think that makes this pretty comfortably. Oh, and he does anchor up and cover. Or not cover. I think it's probably come down and cover. And he's up in the race, so I would love to cube, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. And now we'll get him to break this anchor. Or do we want to do this? No, this is basically just gin if he misses. And he'll break his anchor, and we're looking at it, at a shot in the home board. If he doesn't, or if he does end up hitting, he breaks his anchor and leaves us a shot there almost every time. I still don't think we can cube, unfortunately, just because of the race, but we can cover a very valuable point there. We have a nice side prime going. A nice 6-1 would be well timed. 6-6 would be well timed. 2-1. I think we can just play to here, get some more opportunities to make this bar point. Wow, and now we probably wouldn't even do it with a 6 because this home board is so strong. 2-1 again is kind of annoying. I think we just do that. Still down in the race, otherwise I would be loving my position, but we need to make up some pips. 6-6 is a good way of doing that. And now barring something ridiculous, this is now a double now that we have the pip lead and the much better position. And he could potentially lose timing, be forced to play out with a 6, and we could, in fluke scenarios, crash down on him. If we can make a couple bar points while he gets some speed and then has to play out or something. Very unlikely, but it's at least possible. And I think that's probably a fine drop. So 1-1. Pretty standard so far. I think I still want to make the 3-point. I could see it being playing down and splitting, especially when... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought I got smacked there. So a 4 is important. 4. And the 1... Let's see. We're leaving 4-4 and 4-5, so only 3 shots. Oh, 6-3. Or 6-2 as well. 5 shots. I want to do that. I really want to make this 4-point, and then we have just a crushing game. That one I'm going to be curious about after the game. I hope I remember to check it. And now we have a triple direct. I mean, what rolls even miss for us? 5-3 is the only one I see. 5-4. I think we're just going to smack this clown, like every time. He can't. This is why you make the 3-point, I think, is because of stuff like that. Yeah, you can't take that cube. My homeboard's too strong. That's why I made the 3-point with my 5-3 early on, the same way I'm doing now. Although last time it was a decision. Wow. Any fans? I don't think we can cube. It's only 2-1. I think I want to play this builder down. I'd love another fan. Oh, close. He didn't hit us, so that's important. And he didn't make anything. So we have a lot of good rolls here. 6-6. That's on. That's on. And that's on, I would imagine. Let's take a closer look. This is happening. And now I have 3 left. I don't see what else I would do besides this. So I'm going with this. Let's not get hit. We don't. And now we need the ace for the perfect cleanup. And we still have some weirdness. I don't think this is quite a cube. We still have... is this the biggest cube? Is this... I mean, any random ace other than like ace 6 is fine. I think we still have some work to do. I think we still roll. Whoops. Let's not do that. Let's play this ace. And I guess we just play that 4. I think we can do this. I think this is okay. We need some flexibility. He has this blot in his home board. And now I think we could be looking at a cube is the point. Is now I just need some doubles and I'll clean this up neatly. So now I think I can cube. And I think this is a take. Yeah. Whoops. I guess we just bring him up here because we can't play. I'd love to leave him back there, but I don't think we can. And now I would love to just rattle off like double 4s. Wow, who calls it? That was pretty fortunate. And that's why I cubed, is I had so many rolls. I still have plenty of time to kill before I just roll double 4s, 5s, 6s. 3s would be okay. It was definitely all good. And this is actually weird because this 3 is blocked, so I have to play that 6 and this 3. And then hopefully we'll just clear this point and win at least 2 points. We'll just clear that point. And now all we need to do is stay safe. I'm pretty... I'd be surprised, I think, if that cube wasn't all right. 2-1. I think we just want to keep him stacked on the 5 and the 6. We're still way ahead in the race to the point that he's not even going to consider running with 6-6. Ace would be huge. Okay, not quite. We're still up 23 pips now, 15 pips. A lot of good numbers here. Ace 3 is one of them. And I don't think we can even consider playing this 3 and leaving the shot. I think we have to go for that. And now the gammon is maybe on if we can get super lucky. I think we want that deuce so we can clear either of these points. Yeah, that's why. And now this could get ugly. 3-1 pulls, 2. I'd love to roll just rip like double 6s. 2-1 pulls, 2. Oh, that's bad. 6-2 just pulls 2, so he only has 1 shot instead of 2. And now we just need any non-deuce. Deuce is bad. Deuce is a recube, probably. Or deuce, we're just not a favorite. It might not be a recube. I think we want to play this 4, actually, and this 5, so that the 2 isn't a miss going ahead. It's not going to matter. We're going to win, but I think technically that's what we want to do rather than playing from the back. All right, I shouldn't say we're not going to win. I meant we're not going to win a gammon, but... All right, 4-1. 6 away, 3 away, and then we fittingly roll the 6-3. I think we still are okay. He doesn't have any threats other than the initial ones to this. That's fine. We have returns. It's not fine, but we can live with that. There's a return. I think it just plays all the way down. Let's see. We might be able to find 2 better 5s. That one's in, and this one's getting hit. Do we make the ace? I don't think we want to make the ace. Do we make the 3? No, we're up 4-1. That's so bloody. 5-5. Where does that come to? Okay, I can live with this. Just more builders. All right, we get smacked, but now we have returns again. 2, 1. We will make this point. There we go. That's good. That's what we want. And now a 6 and a low number. Okay, not quite. We have to just hit. Instead of making the 4, it might be make the 4, but I don't think so. 5 gets hit. A lot of complexity this game. In on the 4, and I think we make this. I think that's right. I don't want to leave it, and I don't want to stack it. And come in on the 3 and stack it. I don't think I want to hit with come in on the 4 and hit. So I think this is the move. And we still have plenty of play here. His board is crumbling quickly, and that's a bad roll for him. It's not crumbling, but it's just stacked. We're down in the race. Does that mean we have to do that? I don't know. We don't have much in the way of a board. Oh, that's the wrong number. What about that? 3, 2. For just lack of a better 2. I think I'm okay with that. I think the anchor's a good call. He's got just real ugliness, unless you can peel off like double 5s followed by double 4s. 3-1 is a beautiful look. And now we're in much better territory with our 5 point. 6-4 kills and covers. Fan. Yep. We're still down in the race. We're leading 4-1. I don't think we have too many market losers, frankly. So I'm going to take a roll. 5-3 is a great look. It might be a huge double pass now. I think now I'm going to just double. It might have been a double before. Like if I'm thinking about reference positions, when they have the 5, 4, 5, 6 all covered, that's probably a pretty clear. I can see that being a clear double, clear pass. Like I just fucked up pretty big. Five, 4 is a good look. We just kill. 4-1 makes the anchor. 3-2, I guess we just safety, and I don't even know if we need to bump. Why bump? But what else are we doing? I guess we just bump. 5-4 just slots. 6-4, I mean, we're getting this direct look. You'd have to break the anchor. I don't see a reason not to just play it around. You'd have to break this anchor if you wanted to hit. And, I mean, I don't think we can just play for it all yet. If we cube, we just get it sent right back at us. But this is a good look. I think we just play 3 down and hope to make the bar or clear the mid. Safety and 3 down. I think this is fine. And we could be looking at a cube soon. But with this mat, like, for money, I would be cubing. But when he has no reason not to auto recube, it's probably a little closer. If not, a total blunder. So we'll go 5 and 6 probably. Six four is not great. Let's see. That's the only safe way of playing it, so I think we have to do it. Oh wow. And we just peel off double 5s without hesitation. And now we just don't risk. Let's see. Is the gammon on? Not really. It's not worth risking the bad numbers, I don't think. It's Crawford game if he drops. I don't think it's worth risking the bad numbers and getting him back in it. I don't think we had enough gammons. If we had more gammons, that's obviously a play on. Double six is a good start to the Crawford game. Double fives. And the last one, let's make him break this anchor if we want him, if he wants to hit. I think that makes the 5. I don't think that's even a hit. I think that's wrong. 5 and deuce up. Got to make an advanced anchor somehow. That's just total safety. Man. Can we duplicate anything? That duplicates 3s. No, we're way down in the race. We want to... I think this is okay. Wow. Does he point on us? All right, that's fine. We have returns and we miss them. 3, and that definitely slots the 5 now. Now we need to slot. Makes the 4. That's good, though, that he doesn't have the bar. 5 down and 2 probably slots as well. We make both points quickly, so that's good. Five and 2 probably goes in. Double 4s is a good look. And now we are going to need to get pretty lucky. Oh, we did. 5-5 is forced. Ah, we needed that 3. Is that right? We're so far down in the race. I think we've just got to hang back. We're so far down. And of course I didn't put my phone on silent. And now I think we can do that because we're getting looks. 6 is forced. 2. Yeah, this is perfect. Now we need to get the shot. For the win. 6 for the win. Not quite. Double 3s. Ah. We need another shot for the win. 5-1 comes out. 6-5. Ah. We have one more look at... No, we don't want to get gammoned, I don't think. We're not going to get shots often enough. We just want to save the gammon. It was only big doubles that even gave us a shot. And then the gammon goes way up if we miss. So we save it. The cube's going to be flying at us next time. And we will be taking quite a bit because they are an odd number away. And we are, oh, wow, and they peel off double 6s as the response again. Let's see if we can make a good anchor this time. Nope. Is it that or make the 5? 5 seems fine. That's probably the double hit. 6-4 makes that. Kill, yes, finally. And we don't have a 5. Like, we don't have a playable 5. I guess we have to do that. Just slot the 3 and hope he misses. Cover, bump. Fan again, yes. 5 and 4, I think. Fan again, no. But it's at least a bad number for him. Yeah, I think that's probably right. No, maybe not. That's, I mean, you just lose if you get hit. That just goes to safety, and we just want to Oh, we might. That actually might be a kill. Maybe not. We don't want to give him gammon shots. This will kill. Just duplicate the ace. Wow. Okay, no, we didn't get hit. Sorry, I saw the 4. He has to come in on the 4. I misread it. One more non-hit. Oh, we got smacked. Now we need a loose ace for the win. 3. Just comes down. Alright, at least he didn't close the 6 prime. That's critical. Now we need a 6. Not quite. At least we don't lose our too much timing. We don't get hit is huge. Oh, no, sir. You gotta make... Oh, man, sir. You have to make... Oh, yeah, you have to make the 14 there. And defend against random 6s. So 6 is going to there. And then that would be a tremendous error to give him a direct look, so let's not do that. Let's burn the 5 elsewhere. That's why you don't give him the 4 shot. And now let's just roll a 7. There she is. And if we clear this point, it is going to be game. Most of the time, at least, not to jinx it. So 6-1 and 6-2 are bad. 3-1, we just kill more time. Double 4s is okay. We're up 40 pips. 6-3, we'll get it done. So that should be it. Barring a pretty big comeback here. Wow, there's one start to it. That's how it starts. The 4 is a miss, so the 3 is getting pulled. The 4 goes to there. It's definitely not over. There, that's a good 6 to hit. Another 6, 5. 6, 5, and that's it. Oh, it wasn't it. I could have rolled 2-1 and he could have peeled off. And I did. If he had peeled 4 that last roll, I would be sweating it. But there we go. Alright, so let's pause. And let's bring up Extreme Gammon. Okay, so we won, and it looks like we played well. Certainly at this point in my backgammon career, I'm happy anytime to get an expert rating. So that's good. We will take a look at what we did wrong. So, and I did flag this up. I said I could see this being a cube from the bar, and it turns out it was actually a pretty big cube, a 65 error not to cube, just because of the strength of that home board, man. If I hit, it's going to pretty quickly be a cube, and I have 11 market losers, so that I think makes a lot of sense. He then missed a couple cubes. He rolled a disaster roll for him. I missed the cube here, not going for it here when I had all of these looks. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I went through what I was thinking. But, oh, what I was thinking is he was way ahead in the race. I'm guessing this would have been a huge take. Yeah, when he's that far ahead in the race, I have plenty of misses. Then once I do miss, he missed another huge cube, like a 363 error not to cube. I'm really unclear on why that didn't fly at me. Just because he has plenty of rolls that do miss. And then we ended up with this scenario of double pass. Let me make sure I wasn't too quick in overlooking anything, but it looks like just cube. Oh no, I did miss this. This 5-3 was wrong. It was okay, so it was leave the shot. I guess the upside was there for when he rolls the things like the 3-2. It's not even a question. Oh, and I guess the major reason is, if you look at the equities, this is the only move that he shouldn't be cubing against. This is and everything else just loses a point because the cube should just fly. So that's why that's the move, is because it's the only one that can take the cube. So this 2-1 right away was wrong. Wow. Okay, so this is one that I just don't have in me. But this seems good. I guess safe. So I don't understand. If safety was next, I guess this guy's just such a useful defender. The further back he is, he doesn't get to burn checkers. 4s are really bad for him, I guess. If that guy stays there. But this, yeah, I would not have found this. This, I guess, is just you don't have much better to do. You want this guy being a defender. Covering this guy leaves you no real playable one so you just move it one more. And yeah, there are a ton of shots that hit you, but even though he has a 3-point home board, it's all, 2 of those points are on the wrong side of that home board. And this gives you a ton of rolls to start making the bar and the 5. So that's definitely worth considering. And this I thought for sure was the right idea. But okay, wow, it's a hit. Oh, yes, I didn't even look at the hit, frankly. I just thought this was so clearly right to make the 9, because it usually is. But I guess not when you can hit and when there's a blot in your opponent's home board that you can be firing back at. That definitely makes a lot of sense. Oh, it looks like we have a no double and a huge take coming up. Or maybe it was too good to double. 2-1, let's see. 6-3 was better, just leave the flexibility, I guess. Let's see, I guess 5s are ugly right now, but the way I played it, 6s become a lot uglier. No, they don't. They're not, yeah. I don't know, this is just minor technique stuff that I just don't know. I'm sure that it's just long term. You want these guys on the outside. You want to just stack up and not break these points. Probably you want to give this guy a chance to roll the 9 numbers that can just drop into this place, and then it's just a win. And then we have no double and a huge take. And what we got was a double pass. I'm gonna run this through plus. I don't expect his decision to change. But I'm surprised that it's a no double. It must be a match score. No, I'm 7 away, 6 away at this point still. Oh, it's just a race. It's a race thing. He's only 4 pips down. Yeah, I mean the race alone. Probably, I don't know what I said in the moment, but in looking at the race now, I mean 4 pips is easy to overcome when there's still 100 to go. Even though I'm on roll, this realistically is just going to be a race position, and you're only down 4. So I understand more, and my cube got even worse, and I'm sure my rating got even worse now. Yeah, my rating is slightly worse. Still expert territory. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, this is just realistically going to be a race like every time, unless I get that fluke circumstance I brought up in the moment of him having to crack and come out with a 6 or a 5. But that's pretty unlikely. So definitely, for the record, a huge double if you think your opponent's going to drop it, because it's such a huge and obvious non-drop. And then it looks like we have the same situation again. 5-3, this was wrong. And it was the play that I flagged up, but I benefited from making the play that I played. It was the play that you want the extra builder and the jump out to try to make this anchor rather than the 3-point, which leaves this guy exposed. But what are you going to do? 4-1, this was the wrong one. It was just played a safety. So I played this the wrong way, left and right. And then, how is this not a double? How am I only 57% here and only 23% gammon here? That shocks me. But it's also a tremendous take. I mean, this totally floors me. I say this in all my videos and then I never do it, but I do hope to post this on 2+2. Oh man, I'm going to Boston in a couple hours, so I'm probably going to forget. This one really interests me. I'll hopefully at least anyone who's watching this and wants to discuss this position, please leave your thoughts in the comments on why this is a no double and why this is a huge take, because I think I flagged up like only 5-3 and 5-4 miss, and then they're just up against it. I guess it's just because I have these two still in the back and they're ahead in the race, probably makes it a take. But it's pretty rare that they're going to be ahead in the race after I roll, and then they're just, it seems like, getting crushed on basically every aspect. So that doesn't make a ton of sense to me just yet. This was no double, so I've been getting pretty aggressive with the cube here. A huge no double. I'm only 60% here. But I thought my timing was okay to give myself some time to roll doubles. But I guess the issue is when I don't roll doubles, like that's just so optimistic. Like I remember when I first started playing backgammon, I was like, all I need to do is roll exactly 6-6 or like exactly 6-3 and I'm fine. I'm right back in it. which is just not a reasonable way to think about a game where there are 36 combinations. So that looks like that. I guess we got away with one there by just peeling double fives immediately. This I did not know. Wow, okay, so this doesn't even return fire. This just covers, and this isn't a play I even looked at. I just thought the hit had to happen when I was down this much in the race. So that is definitely good to know. Nothing was even close to playing safely. And you still have a look at this. This guy's definitely not guaranteed to be free anytime soon. Even anything that does clear him around, almost certainly, I guess, yeah, there is no, you can't roll a 13 to cover from here to there. So you're going to get a shot one way or the other, which I did not consider. That looks like that. It looks like finally I found a good cube. So that's good. Game 6, we just have this 6-5. And yeah, this one I definitely didn't know. Oh, wow. And it was, I hate playing with like 2 or 3 blots in my home board just because I feel like you get exploited to death there. But you're up in the race. All you care about is safety and flexibility at this point for future safety. And this is just a pretty brutal roll, all things considered. It's not as, maybe not as gross as it could get, but it's certainly not fun. And this is apparently just, I guess my move wasn't even terrible. It wasn't a huge error, but you definitely want to get things right. Game 7. Oh boy. And this one, I just changed which shot it was. I gave him a 3 instead of a 4. And I guess the idea here is you'd rather slot the 5 probably than be stacking up on the 6. That's just, he's going to hit you or he's not. And then when he misses you, what do you want to do from there? And from there, you probably want to have the 5 slotted rather than be stacked up. 5 deuce. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't even see the hit. I didn't even see it when I was playing over. Oh my God. I didn't even see it. You guys must have been screaming at your screen. So that's annoying. That probably hurt the player rating quite a bit. Performance rating. I don't know what it even is, what it stands for. 4-1. Yeah, I didn't know about this one either. And okay, so this is, I thought about doing this, but I just thought it was so blotty if I get, he has quite a few numbers that just destroy me. And in the Crawford game, I guess he is 6 away, but I felt like being a little more concerned. I guess when I'm just losing the race so badly, I need to get something going, and that's the best way to make it happen. I'm getting destroyed in the race, so that's probably fine. And here I thought this increased bad numbers splitting here, so the random 6s sometimes would give me 2 shots. But, and also so that if he was forced to hit me, I would be looking at this guy from the bar, by the way. But I guess it was played, and also because it probably helps a little bit with saving gammons. But I guess it was just cover the 1, which I did, and then this 3 just burn it rather than, I guess maybe it's because then if he rolls 5-4 or 6-4, man, that's still, no, 6-4 clears. 6-5 is what I mean. And does he have any other, maybe I want to be blocking 5s or something. There might be something to it like that. I think that could be maybe it. And we'll move on to the final game. Automatic double, clear take. This 4-2, was not sure about this one. 4 in, and why give him a 7 instead of a 9 when the 4, I guess maybe to not give him a 3-1 or something, but that seems pretty fringe. And also just because it's so much easier, I'm guessing, to safety it later. It must be the idea. From the 14 to get into here versus from the 16. Is a, needing to roll a 10, 11, 12 versus needing to roll a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is a pretty big difference when safety is all that matters. And then that is all she wrote. So sweet, played well, won the match. Hard to ask for much better than that. And now I'm about to head to Boston for the Survivor premiere. So I don't know if anyone out there is going to be watching it, but definitely, I guess, let me know if you do. Good times, and thanks for checking this out.